Going live. I'm live. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm Carrie, the nosy housefrau. Please do consider liking, subscribing, and having your say. Chime right in the chat. We'll talk. I'm in a dark place. I'm waiting for the bus to pull up because everybody comes at once. Aria was the first one off the bus. Hey, Cupcake Reality, Emily Harris. Here they all come. The bus pulls up at one time. I'm in a dark place, but there's something you should know about that. The lighting's good. It's flattering when you're in a dark place, so that's okay. Hi, Shanoa. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jiffy. Hi, Adele. I wasn't trying to rhyme. Happy Camper. Denise. Oh, my friends are here. Lindy Moo, Golden Fortress, Cupcake. Hi, everybody. Eating pizza while watching this video. Awesome. A Padrama party with pizza is fantastic. It is time. PNS's mom. Time for a guru apology. I'm in a dark place. But I do like the lighting. I'm drinking some decaf coffee. I wanted some coffee. And I don't like flavored coffee, but it is Dunkin' Donuts vanilla flavored. I do not like flavored coffee, but once in a while it's okay. The lighting is good, and so is the makeup. Thank you. I was struggling with the Toddy palette, and I switched to Me, Myself, and Mitchell. I got to tell you, that stuff is golden. I went a little extreme. I didn't know how dark it would be. But yeah, Me, Myself, and Mitchell. I'm going to have to compare those two and do one eye with his and one eye with Toddy's, because yesterday I thought, and it could be the combination of the way I baked my primer and stuff, but I really thought that she was higher up than the Me, Myself, and Mitchell, but it's taking over. Your nails. Isabel, I went full glam, and I work the nails just like James Charles. I work them. Lindsay's having pizza too. The lighting is fabulous. Thank you. That's my ring light. You're wearing your black hoodie, so we're all in a dark place. I really am in a dark place, but my dark place hoodie makes me feel better because it reminds me of friendship. Hi, I'm in a dark place. This is Nick Snyder's merch. If you don't know, the viewer's voice, and I will link that below. It is so soft. I love this hoodie. Not crazy about the Toddy palette. I had to tell you, Happy Camper, I just was really jazzed when I got it, but it's not blending as well as I wanted, and it's just the glitter. It's like Joanne Fabrics threw up on me. I love the colors. There's certain ones I really like. I think I like that dark row and the poet row, but it faded on me so much faster than this. The Me, Myself, and Mitchell blended today. When I went to put it on, it blended the way I wanted, and obviously I was going for a little extreme look, but it showed up better. Obviously in real life, everything is much more vivid than it is on camera. So yeah, I had to work with it really long. Did you guys see, that was your first time catching my live? Great. I gotta start flailing my arms to look like James Charles. Sisters, you are about to see something amazing that has never happened before. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's never happened before, ever. Except for like 3 other times. And why should I be so excited about you making money, as excited as you are? I mean, don't get me wrong. If I were to go on a cruise tomorrow, I'd be like, guess what, guys? I'm going on a cruise. That's great. But I don't expect you to be as excited as I am if I won the lottery. You know what I mean? Thanks, Danielle. I don't expect it to be. I'm not spitting enough. I got to get the spit in the corner of the mouth. Oh, my God. I'm not going to. I actually could not watch all of his video, and I thought of doing it because, you know, James Charles, he helps keeps the fairy lights on. That's a good topic. You're going to get clicks if you put James Charles into it. It's just the way it is. But I can't talk about it if I don't really have anything to say. So I'll just say it here. And I couldn't sit through the whole video. I can't look at him. I can't listen to him. I know. I'm sorry if that's mean, but I find him that irritating. You have your pajamas on now? Way to go, Boob Dylan. Vodka Fun, hi. Aren't you the one I followed and you were all thankful on Twitter? That was sweet. I'm pretty bad about getting back to following people. It's getting away from me, but I try to if I see stuff on there. Hey, Real Chicks. Hey, Rebecca. Sin Lu Hu. You know, exactly, Sin Lu Hu. Like, I'm not a violent person, but as soon as he starts doing this, oh my God, it is the most amazing thing that you've never seen. And it's like, come on. I don't understand it either, Vicky. I don't understand it. Hi, Terrence Cochran. Hi. Woohoo party. Did you guys see, this is seriously late breaking news. Did you see, is it JesseSmiles? I'm sorry, I didn't know her before, and I probably should have. Maybe I've heard the name. She exposed Gabbie Hanna. I got a text. Somebody put out the drama bat signal. And I was like, whoa, what? I'm getting tea hot off of the teapot, the drama teapot. Well, I watched it. What do you guys think? Bree, he does sound like he has a sore throat. Happy Camper, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to be going on my travels for Christmas soon. And I really could use that, especially since Monday is going to be a bad day. That's why I'm in a dark place. My dog has gone as far as she can go. But I don't want us all to break down in tears, but I'm losing my doggy. I'll cry about it later. I'm getting good at just doing that. I'll cry. I'm going to laugh for now. I'll cry about it later. And then because I'm Irish, I'll cry at the funeral. That's what I do. Terrence says, Gabbie Hanna just got her bleep handed to her. I think it's safe to say that, oh, look, I'm working the nails and my little witch ring too. I'm like, come children, come close. This is me watching JesseSmiles. Excellent. It is as I've foreseen it. I'm the drama Sith. Strike her down and take your place by my side. Thank you. I'm sad too. I'm trying to keep it upbeat. My JC impressions, yeah, they are too good. Well, I have never seen JesseSmiles before. First of all, my first impression was, whoa, I can't even hear her. She's so freaking pretty with those skin and the makeup. I was like, oh, yes. I remember before all the damage having that peaches and cream skin. She was very beautiful. Yeah, I'm the drama Sith. That's right. She's talking about Gabbie, and I'm like, let the hate flow through you. Mama needs a new roof. You're making me laugh too. My chats are a party. My live streams. No one talked about how Jason had a big mouth. Actually, I did. And you know what I found out? It wasn't Jason who told. Okay, so Isha just said, okay, yeah, but no one talked about how Jason has a big mouth and how he was the one who told Trisha about Gabbie telling him about the chirpies. Well, no, actually what happened was it was a mutual friend called Gabbie. So it turns out Gabbie Hanna didn't just tell Jason like a concerned friend. Petty Page, hi. Let me pause to just say, I love that you looked so beautiful in that wig. Everybody was going bonkers. Welcome to my dark place. Everybody was going bonkers, and I felt like someone who dressed someone for the Oscars. It was like a beauty. Is this wrong to say? It was like playing dress up with a model. And I just felt like personally, so like I just wanted to see that on her. She's just so pretty. And it looked gorgeous, and everybody wants to know where it is, and I will find out specifically. I think it's Bobby Boss. So yeah, so let me get back to what I was saying. It turns out that Jason didn't tell Trisha. A mutual friend of Gabbie's and Trisha's called Gabbie, which means that she hasn't just been telling a concerned friend. She kind of, look, the more I went down this rabbit hole, the more I could see that she's a gossip. That girl is a gossip. Thank you, 99. Wow, 99 of you. Thank you. Hey, Joe. Welcome. And Dee. The more I went down that rabbit hole, the more I saw that she looks like a gossip to me. Like she not everything was what it seemed with her, you know. It was a little bit different. And then it turns out, here's the thing, whether you believe Jessie or not, and I was trying to keep an open mind because I haven't seen her before. Hi, Rox. I haven't seen her before, so I was trying to keep an open mind. But what it seemed to me that empirically, Gabbie Hanna is sharing private DMs, private messages, private emails without a thought about it, like things she didn't have to share. Hasn't it been a theme with her that she can't stand anybody not liking her? She can't stand anybody saying a bad word about her. She just doesn't let it go. She's like a dog with a bone. And then, okay, you had a falling out with somebody. Could you see yourself sharing private DMs even if you had a falling out with somebody? Never. And she doesn't care that it's a bad look for her. That was kind of Machiavellian, I thought. And then I thought it was very clever that Jessie compared videos of them talking about each other as enemies. It was, she did DM you after the video you made her last year, Petty. Super controlling. So that's really weird that she cares so much and constantly says how much she doesn't care. Everybody has noticed the contradictory posts she put up. One saying, I don't think people should have to tell you they're a good person if they're a good person. And then the other one of her saying, I'm a good person, like her video of her going, I'm so kind. I'm so good to people. So am I. I'm always performing random acts of care because it's like some people are afraid that I will evaporate into a beam of light because I'm so kind. That's not for me to say, but I might as well just say it because you're going to figure it out too. Lindy Moo, thank you. Christmas drink to you. I'll be in Jackson Hole with my own. Cheers. Thank you so much, Lindy. And I will be having the drinks for Christmas. I'm going to throw a few back. That is so nice. So she clearly wanted the DMs she sent to the fan to leak. That's a good point, Sinead. She may have, in fact, done that deliberately, knowing that it wouldn't stay private. No, kind of campaigning. She definitely, this is what I call campaigns. She definitely campaigns that you should like her. And thanks, Sinlu. She campaigns towards people, and I don't think you should do that. And Jessie made some good points. I've never seen her before. I don't know her history. So admittedly, I have had much more time to look at Gabbie Hanna's behavior. So I like to look at what I know for sure, not just what I suspect or what my gut is telling me. You start with that, but then what can I say for sure? Well, for sure, we know she's sharing private DMs. We know for sure she didn't just tell one person out of concern about what she thought about Trisha. I thought more and more, and I know, Petty, you said this in your video, I was thinking more and more this was for publicity for the podcast. And for all I know, this Jessie thing is blowing up at the same time to add stuff to the podcast. I had to entertain that notion that these two can be friends or whatever. Gabbie can't sing, but Jessie can sing great. I think Gabbie can hold a tune. She's certainly not, and this isn't just to be mean, she's not tone deaf the way Trisha is. Trisha Paytas is very tone deaf. Although she's improved, can't sing. She has no pipes, but I thought Gabbie at times had pipes. I think she sang a few times where she sounded off key, and that could have been because what she was hearing in her ear. I don't know. I haven't heard Jessie sing great, but it's kind of interesting because at one point Gabbie was on a viewer of her singing. So has she adopted what her friend did? Is it like, hey, I can sing better than this person and they're singing? And yeah, it's kind of weird. And then she was in her place, and I like what she said. Gabbie's music video came out today. Interesting. Aha. And Jessie has a music video with Gabbie in it. I didn't know that. Jessie has a podcast with Kathleen Lights. Look at, I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. I did not know that, but I watched it. I watched it with my hoodie on. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. It is as I have foreseen it. We need drama. Strike her down. Not that conflict is funny. That's not funny. That's wrong. Friendship's broken or wrong, but how you handle it makes a big difference. And it just seems to me like Gabbie handles these things very badly. She doesn't like anybody to not like her. She has to campaign. She has to explain, over-explain, and then I don't even think she likes the people she's trying to get to like her necessarily once you're at that level, and thinks nothing of gossip. That much I am convinced of, because she's gossiped about Trisha Paytas when she had absolutely no facts and didn't care. She was just gossiping. I don't think she was just trying to help a friend, because if she was, she would have told other people. And then she wouldn't have put it on an Instagram when she needed drama for her podcast. And now she's sharing private DMs. That's never okay. Never. All of a sudden, she's, saying these things about somebody. Hang on, I gotta get my thoughts. I'm gonna read some of your comments. Can you give a quick recap? A bunch of people are joining in and I don't know what's going on. Okay, Dino. We're talking about JesseSmiles exposing Gabbie Hanna in a video a little while ago and saying that this person who, it started with a tweet, because Twitter is where all drama is born. And then it flies free to YouTube, but it is conceived and born on the Twitterverse. And this girl, and I remember when she posted this because I responded to it like, oh, I didn't know that. You sent me a text? Okay. Hold on a second, everybody. Who are you talking to? Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Can I share that? Okay. Um, I think that this is genuine from JesseSmiles, and we must be talking about Jesse. Yes, we're talking about JesseSmiles coming out with a video. If you're just joining us, my dark place is already in progress. It's okay to be in a dark place. The lighting is flattering. But I watched JesseSmiles talking about Gabbie Hanna. They were former besties, and something happened. Oh, that's right. Do you? This is the part that blew my mind up. JesseSmiles was claimed to have been, how do we put this so Count de Monet doesn't visit? Ard, okay, somebody attacking her. She claims that this happened to her. And she finds out that Gabbie Hanna is hanging out with the guy and his friends. And Gabbie's like, well, I'm just here for his friends. He just happens to be here. Would you be in the same room with the person who hurt your friend? Would you, on what planet would that be okay? Like, he just happens to be here and I'm having fun. No, 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 no. I would not be in the same room with that person. That's too close to co-signing and not believing somebody and not believing a victim. This was her best friend and she acted like she didn't believe her. She treated her the way strangers would treat somebody making that claim. Joe says, the thing is, anyone will happily show DMs. Whoops, sorry, went too fast for me. Happily show DMs for no reason but to cause drama to make them look good. They aren't good people. That's right. Gabbie has shown us who she is before. People should be wary. This is the first I'm learning of her, but the more you go down that rabbit hole, the more it doesn't flatter her. It does not flatter her at all. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. And this is something I've been writing about for over a month now. And I didn't know if I was going to put it together in a video, but there's definitely this perspective that we have with people. How do I put this? Sometimes we're on the same journey with a person, but we're at different places. And we need to be understanding of the fact that new people to the discussion or somebody who's new to somebody will have a different reaction. And in fact, I did a social experiment on it. And I will share that with you in an upcoming video. Basically, if I see somebody, let's say you've known for 6 months or more how awful this person is. Long, I need to discover that for myself. So I'm going to be in a different place in the journey. Just like you didn't take one look at her and go, oh, she's awful, I hate her. I could see you doing that with some people, but not everybody. Not everybody's going to be annoying off the bat or a bad person off the bat. So you need to find out for yourself. Was anybody talking about her before this? Nope. Yeah, she may have rocked the boat a little bit, but actually, I think the timing is just kind of coincidental. I think that because of that tweet, because she put herself in the news recently, it kind of snowballed. I think that because it snowballed, then this person put up this tweet that said, people are forgetting, because that happens a lot. People are forgetting that Gabbie sided with this guy over her friend. Hi, Jelinka. It's 1:23. Glad to see you too. And she's saying people are forgetting that. And yes, I agree. There's no reason to stay there if somebody's hurt your friend in that way. So, hello. I don't understand how these creators want to be surrounded by drama. It's too much energy. Yeah. So this person tweeted, people are forgetting this. What happens? It's a random tweet that should go into oblivion. And she's saying, I can't, she, in her own words, has said, I can't go after everybody who does a picture of me that isn't right or blah, blah, blah. And yet she DMs anybody who says anything about her. That's what it seems like. She DM'd this girl. And I'm sure the girl was really surprised. Thank you, Dee, for suggesting the thumbs up. I sure would like that. 181 people. Thank you so much. Yeah, it just seems to me that she should have sided with her friend. And I get the impression that she didn't. Wouldn't you be devastated? I had a friend tell me this really was horrible. This was about 10 years ago. When was it? She was 65 and I was not yet 40, I guess. I don't know. She's a friend of mine in Texas. She's getting up there. But at the time, we're sitting across from the table from each other. She was living alone. And she told me the story of how a man came into her house. And I had known her for about a year. And obviously, this isn't something you tell people right away. But we're sitting down at a day, and she tells me how this horrible thing happened to her in her home. And I'm bawling, and I'm crying. And I believe her, of course. And it was terrible what happened to her. And I cannot imagine being around anybody if you have any kind of empathy at all, how could you be in the same room and not want to take out that guy's larynx with your cocktail fork? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be able to be in the same room with him. I would not. Gabbie made a song about him. Oh, wow. Yikes. It's bad. It's just so bad. Hey, Smudge Proof and Rose Said Lipstick. Denise, it just, and so for her to say his friends were there and not him, I just hear these things about her where she says these things that are unconscionably wrong. It goes beyond gossip if you're doing that with your friend. And I don't understand why people can't say, let's still be friends. Hi, SD. Or let's at least not say anything bad about each other. Have respect for that friendship that you had. You saw something in the first place. Hi, Dino. What does that say? Social Blade in the Red. Is that someone's name? Did Gabbie screw up again? Jalinka. There's a video out now by JesseSmiles exposing Gabbie Hanna, saying that she's exposing her DMs. She's sharing her DMs. She got in this other person. She wasn't going to say anything. She hasn't said anything for a while. But Gabbie approached one of her viewers, one of her fans, and wanted to sort of campaign that this person should be on Team Gabbie. That's weird. That's weird. Especially when your friend has been hurt. Where's the compassion? You know, I don't get it. She's losing subs. Oh, okay. Is she? Yeah. I mean, I think that people aren't going to take kindly to that. I think people are going to side with JesseSmiles. She seemed pretty credible to me. And I've heard her story has not changed over the years. Same thing with Trisha. She publicly defended him, Luna Girl. Wow. She's saying, oh no, I was just in there with his friends and blah, blah, blah. It sounds like she stuck her flag in the ground. You know, I don't know about you, but I don't have a gray area about that. I think we all have our own relationships. We all have to decide whom we trust and don't trust. And I don't expect anybody to share the same exact perspective that I do on every person. My friends don't have to agree with me because we're at different places in the journey. Haven't you ever said, oh, they like that person? They'll see. You just kind of say to yourself, give it a little time. You'll see. You'll see. And it always happens. They come to that, but they have to have that journey themselves. This is an exception. Your friend was hurt and you need to side with your friend. I could not stand in the room with somebody who hurt my friend that way. And that's probably because, number one, I believe them. Yeah, she seemed nervous. She even said she was nervous. You know, Gabbie seemed like the type to scare people into being her friend. Like everyone just agrees she's psycho enough that they don't want problems. I guess, but you know, if that happens, you can just sort of stay in your own lane. You don't have to be friends. You know, you can wish them luck. SD said she broke up with a man that she wanted to marry because his best friend hurt one of mine. We're going to say hurt instead of the R word. I didn't know that this was a pattern and these guys were raised together. Wow. And you couldn't be in that circle because he still supported him. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's terrible. Night Rocks. Somebody said Night Rocks, so I assume Night Rocks is leaving. Good night. Oh, she's hanging out with the family. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. What are your guys' thoughts? Have you guys seen the video yet? JesseSmiles. I mean, I watched it and then came right here because I was thinking of coming here anyway. I was thinking of it. It's pretty bad. Duh. You go. You're the hardest working man in show business. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Nick's getting right to work on this. The drama bat signal went out. And he's going to get his work done. I got to say, I admire that. Scotty said, Republic said, badmouth Jesse back in the day. Gabbie stayed a part of the vlog squad for years after that, and the vlog squad has perpetually been apologists. That's interesting. Huh. The hardest partying man in showbiz. This was his job. Joe says, I think I'll stick to putting fairy lights in empty gin bottles. Much less stressing. It is. And burning candles. That is so funny. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and see what you guys thought. It's terrible. Oh, we could see my upbringing. I think a lot of people would have had that. You said you would have heard him if you were there. You would have heard him back, and I think a lot of people would have that that reaction. Oh, I'm so sorry, Andrea Collins, my friend in Ireland. I didn't know that. That is terrible. And of course, any friend wouldn't want to be in the room with somebody like that. Somebody said I unsubbed to Gabbie from the makeup brush. Oh my gosh, the makeup brush was ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous thing. When she was just like, the heck with you to her viewers. She absolutely did not care. She had no empathy. She went to the Jaclyn Hill School of How to Be a Bad CEO, I guess, because that was just the worst. She did not accept any responsibility. SD says he would have been the best man at our wedding. Oh, man. That's a shame. That's how much destruction he caused, I guess, in his wake. Gabbie, manage your expectations. Yeah, that was so ridiculous. Yeah, she needs to manage what people can expect from her in that situation. That was terrible when she said that. I was like, are you for real? People shouldn't have expected. When she's saying how great the quality is, people shouldn't have expected any quality at all. It was like, so long, screwy C in St. Louis. Yeah, manage your expectations. That was so bad. That was so bad. I thought that was jaw-droppingly bad. When she told, in case you guys didn't know, she was telling her viewers about these great brushes, how great they were, and weren't they free or something? Red flag number one. They were either free or dirt cheap. Oh, if you write to this company, you'll get like for $10 or something, you can get some stuff. I forget what it was, but people just didn't get any product, or if they did, it was bad. Wasn't that what happened? What were the details? And so when people complained, Kenza Cosmetics, thank you. And it was free shipping. It was supposed to be like this dirt cheap thing. You get these brushes. Now, I've gotten brushes free on Amazon with other purchases, and sometimes I've sent them, given them away. And it was a brush scam. It was a scam. And she didn't even accept her part of it. It was like they were free with paid shipping. Okay, that's what it was. And people, I guess they expected to get something. And when she was called on it, and like people didn't even jump her from what I saw. People were just like trusting that she would make it right. And she was just basically like, that was ridiculous. Like the countdown kept magically resetting. I didn't know that. Wow. And then Tana did it too. Oh, lots of influencers involved, but they didn't know. But how did they handle it? How did those other people handle it? Like, did Tana and Trisha like say sorry and didn't know? And it was like, it was pay $10 shipping, get free brushes. And like, it didn't happen. And I just remember Gabbie Hanna was just like so dismissive and sort of like, manage your expectations, people. Like, you get what you pay for. What did you expect? Like, she completely changed her tune to make it look like she was completely divorced from the situation and had nothing to do with it. They swept it under the rug. Oh, okay. If there's I'm going to link the Tea by Alley video below. I am wearing my Dark Place hoodie, Maura. I'm in a dark place. It's okay. The lighting's good. No apologies. Petty Page says no apologies, but also nobody knew how to spell it. Wait. Nobody apologized, but also nobody was as dismissive as Gabbie. I think you're right. I think she was the most dismissive. Like, she was irritated. She was irritated that people felt scammed by the obvious scam. I would have been mortified if I had anything to do with my viewers being scammed out of a nickel. I would feel horrible. I can't believe these influencers who are just like, oh, get over it. You do know that everything you are is because of your viewers, right? You just think they don't matter? Is it the same place Alexis Stone did brushes with? I don't know. I know it's Kenza Cosmetics was the name of it. That was terrible that she did that. Southern Snacker says, I'm in a dark place too. Get your hoodie on. Let's eat something. Next time I watch you, Bucky, I expect you Southern Snackers to be snacking. Well, actually, you were snacking a little bit. You're having liquid snacks yesterday. I couldn't stay longer, but enjoyed that. You guys, if you don't follow Southern Snackers, check him out. He's great. Love that group of people. They're always a party. Nosy's next merch gray hoodie with DP initialed over a light bulb. Nope, I'm leaving all that to Nick. But this was my evil Sith Emperor hoodie that I was wearing when I was watching the drama tonight. Yes, let the hate flow through you. Mommy needs a new roof. Strike her down and take your place by my side. Yours is the dark blue one. You're sending you a DM on Twitter with the Kenza video links. Thank you, Rebecca, because then I can put them below here. I appreciate that. Did anyone inform Jaclyn Hill her blush was so overclowned? Not touching that. I am not touching that. But wait. Nadie's Brussels sprouts recipe, and it was delicious. It's probably the only food on earth I don't eat. Brussels sprouts, and everybody tells me, oh, you just have to cook it the right way. Bull. It looks like it would be delicious. The texture I love. I just think it is so bitter, and I've never had it cooked to where the bitter was out of it. But I'm trying again. I give food every chance in the world. Give food more chances than people. You missed the beginning, but I love you. Oh, thank you, Ashley. The filler, man, the filler. No, that's not filler. She says that's natural waking, but I don't know. I still think she's very pretty. I really wish that she would have had a person of color there to put the swatches on them as well. I don't understand why she didn't do that. It was just a lot of the stuff she does is lazy and thrown together. And the problem that I have with that is that she's had months and months to get it right. You're up here now. Okay. You're up here. You've got success. Keep the bar high on how you present, everything they have. I mean, like everything from the tag, the ADD about the tag, like just prepare and raise the bar and have somebody there. She could have really promoted a YouTuber, and there are some women of color who supported her lipstick. What's her name? Tyra. There's women who supported her and would have been great for her to lift them up and say, here's somebody. Put the blush on that, the highlighter on them right there, instead of just saying, this is what it looks like on me. Everybody else just imagine it. I just think that she could have prepared better. And I don't know, maybe no one wanted to help her. Of course, somebody would want to be on that platform and help her. Her nose has disappeared, ghosted her face. I think she said her sister broke her nose when they were kids. So she may have, I'm with, Nick on this one. Do whatever you want to your face, but why deny it so much? The Reach Lux merch. Did you see Antonio? I'm getting it wrong. The artwork that guy does is amazing. And in fact, he did right now. Davida has her little picture of what he did. It's great. You're wearing your GC squad. I feel like the only one who doesn't have a GC squad sweater. And does she have a Teespring? Does Jen have a Teespring? You just reminded me, Gerard Cosmetics is having a Black Friday sale. I am not an affiliate. I am now an affiliate of Makeup Geek, though. That's a new development. And if you buy Makeup Geek for 10% off, coupon code NOSY will get you 10% off and gain me a few pennies. So we all benefit, and I'm very excited about that. I was really over the moon. But I do love Gerard Cosmetics. I am not an affiliate. I just really love affordable quality makeup. And she's going to have a good sale on Black Friday. In fact, she has a video up right now that I haven't watched. Raphael, thank you, is the one who does the artwork. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing. So she's going to have her sale. She's got a video up on what that's going to be like, a sneak peek. Thank you so much. I was freaking because I love Marlena. I think she's incredible. And when I got the email, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I'm going to get the PR, you guys. And of course, I'm going to do a whole review. I can't wait. I can't wait. Jedi Fawn, thank you. Code Nosy. Code name Nosy. This is a very covert operation. You got her lippies and they are awesome. They are awesome. Gerard Cosmetics is fantastic. Yep. My first, Heather, you like the Makeup Geek chat? Yes. My first Makeup Geek product, the only one I have, is eyeshadow that I got from Jamie Glowing Beauty Addiction. And I was very impressed because I really like Marlena. We need a serious conversation. I feel like Joe is pizza being neglected. Oh, pizza, pineapple pizza. I don't want to start a war. We finally got that settled between the pineapple clan and the non-pineapple clan. We have let there be peace among us, because I've never seen such a visceral reaction to food. Yes, Gerard Cosmetics is having mystery boxes for Black Friday. There's a freaking fly in here again. I gotta get a exterminator. I have mystery box trepidation. I get mystery box anxiety. I'm too controlling, I think, because whenever I think of, I'm so careful. All the pineapples coming up, Gabbie. I'm so controlling about a purchase, and my parents were raised in the Depression. We don't waste things. So I don't want to get anything I won't use. That's stupid. I need to just take the plunge and do it. And if I get stuff in a mystery box that I don't use, I can pass it along. In fact, his picture of D is totally amazing. So am I a Scorpio? No, I am an Aquarius. I'm told some people don't like that. Maybe it's part of my sign that I don't care. But I have a strong Pisces thing, something like that. I was born February 1st, and I actually had my charts done a couple of times, and I'm a skeptic, but it was kind of creepy how when I had them done both times, the information was the same, and it was pretty spot on. I am first and foremost a humanitarian. Thank you. Thank you. I had to tell you, I'm still putting together my footage from, hey, Adele, we're both Aquarius. Sorry, we're both amazing. I'm putting together my footage from Houston, and it's so much fun, and it'll be up in the next day or two. I get kind of misty when I talk about going there. That's what made me think of it. I don't know why, because a lot of that came up. And I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing all the footage that I took. A lot of people will say, nobody took pictures. I'm kicking myself because I don't think I got a picture with Petty Page. And I was fangirling, and I didn't get a picture. The couple people I missed pictures with, it was hard because you're in the moment. And the only thing that reminded me to take any pictures at all was the fact that I've gone to so many things where I don't take pictures and then I regret it later. Also, I know, Dee, I can't wait to show it to you. Dee was one of the people that just made it an awesome trip. And I have to put together the good camera footage too, because there's a lot of good stuff on there. And actually, a couple of times Dee was my camera person, and I appreciate it. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Connie Bunny Rogers. Connie says Paige is so beautiful. She is. We all agree unanimously. So that's how you know it's absolutely true, Petty. Oh my gosh, the picture of you with the baby. Oh my God, that baby is so cute. Fionn. Oh my gosh, when you were just feeding her, I was like, oh, I missed that time with my baby. Will there be footage of me cleaning the floor and serving pigs in a blanket? Oh, nobody had a blanket on. No, there will be no footage of me cleaning. That was actually something I didn't do. I felt guilty about it. You don't know how hard it is for me to go into a space and not help clean. But I think I was told like it was under control. Don't do it. Yeah, I can't wait to see you all again too, Dee. And I can't wait to see all the new people who are going that didn't go. Yep, SD, I do have baby fever. I love it. I love it. And Jamie, who's in here, Glowing Beauty Addiction, I was talking about you earlier. She brought this Canadian whiskey that was like maple syrup. You could put it on a pancake. It was that sweet. And it didn't taste overly maple, but it was whiskey, and it was really good. And I don't do shots of whiskey, but I did 2 of those. And I was chilled. Okay, Katie says, I'm so thrilled you're live. Thank you. Yeah, Dee would kick me out before I could clean. I think she was, like, determined that I wasn't gonna be a servant girl I was there. Dee runs a tight ship, but she does it like she's really very good. She takes it all in her stride. It's very easy to just sort of give things over to Dee because she's there first, she's handling stuff. She is kind of the assistant, the PA, and I mean that in a good way. I've been on so many sets that she even dressed like PAs, and that's personal assistants, assistants on sets. There's always the person with the clipboard who, when you first come to a set, they're like, okay, so this is your trailer, and do you want anything to eat? And like, da, da, da. She's just so giving. And so I am a servant at heart. When I go into any place, I should think of just enjoying myself, but sometimes it's my nature to think, how can I pitch in? And that's probably part of being one of 10 kids, and we all had to pitch in. So it was nice to have somebody not need you to do anything and insist that you not do anything. Sometimes, you have to just surrender to that, but I also felt horribly guilty. And I think that I think I made the wrong choice. I think I should have just started cleaning some stuff because I left we left like our sushi on the table, like for Dee to clean up and stuff. Dee will get that. So hopefully I don't take advantage of that, of your good nature, Dee. Um, let's see. Well, there's a fuzzwit. Oh, it's a ghost, the specter. I am so jealous of this Christmas party. What was the name of the whiskey? It was something like Sip, Canadian Sip. What was it, Jamie? She is a boss, babe. It was very good. It's the shape like I would pre-bus at restaurant. Oh my gosh, you too? I have actually I put up pictures not too long ago on Facebook where I was in a restaurant and they were slammed. And the girls knew me because we've gone there a lot. And I'm just like, give me a bus, a tub. So I started helping clean. They were more than happy to let me help. And it was funny because people started stopping me. Can I get a to-go box? They didn't see that I was just pitching in. I was a little overdressed for a bus girl. It's like, sure. Man, I did well. And you know what? They comped my breakfast. They gave me free breakfast. So my husband didn't mind. He's used to me making friends wherever I go and coloring outside of the lines, as I call it. It did look like a maple leaf. Jamie put it in there. Canadian maple sipping whiskey. Oh, that was good stuff. Katie says it was such a fun trip. I feel like I was there from all the videos. I know, and I'm like one of the last people to get mine up. But I'm thinking like part of it will be slideshow and it's just, I like what Jamie did. She like went through every single person, but that gets me emotional too. And then there's this thing with my dog that I'm spending a lot of time with her right now because our time is coming to an end, and that's very hard. I've just been holding her, and Dee says I'm a wonderful person. I take the time to actually talk to people and connect. Oh, thank you so much. But here's the thing: I'm not comfortable around people. I'll tell you this much about Houston right now. I have a lot of social anxiety. I had it. I know Jamie had a little, and Bucky looked like he was gonna vomit. He was so scared. But the thing is, and I've been thinking a lot about this. I think like the person who runs the party sets the tone, and you can't disappoint Nick. He's just so accepting of everyone. So I didn't feel a need to campaign that I was nice. I was just automatically accepted. It helped that we knew each other. All of us really have known each other, just not in person. So it didn't really feel like a real meeting. The dynamic is very different. But between Dee and Nick and the way that I came into the party, I felt comfortable, and that, believe me, is saying a lot. I didn't thank you so much, Valerie. It's just I was very nervous to meet people. Very nervous. But I didn't feel that I had to campaign. You know how like I've gone to Hollywood parties where people are so snooty and you feel like you have to campaign why they should like you. It's a terrible codependent, insecure thing to do. And for some reason, it was just there. Stop telling people that I'm nice or my lawyer will be in contact. This is ruining my brand. He's the nicest bitch. Love that nice bitch. Stop listening. You said you were leaving. Well, his ears must have been burning. Yeah, it was just like it set the tone. Everybody knows. Your secret's out. Everybody knows. You're out of the closet as being a nice person. He's a mensch. Getting us all together was genius. It wasn't. It was just like fun. I think I said before, it was a party from the time the plane landed. It's like your phone would blow up. Are you there? We're all at Nick's. Are you coming at breakfast? Or it was just kind of like, it could have been much more chaos than it was, but it actually went very smooth. And I really looked forward to going back every time. It was just more, we were all instantly very relaxed. Everyone was very nice and kind. Chat with Lou said, "Yes, so are you, Lou." And this time we're all going to be kind of closer together. Um, yeah, I think that it's very hard to explain, but also sometimes when you're at Hollywood parties, you're like, who can I talk to? Who can I not talk to? And it turned out later, I was talking to Jamie and I said, I didn't want you to think I was clinging to you like a binky. Cause when you're really nervous in a crowd, it could be very easy to, how can I put this? Maybe be an emotional vampire and cling to one person that makes you feel less anxious. So I didn't want to crowd anybody. I had to be autonomous and secure enough to not do that because that could be very easily me. And that's not healthy. So I found out that it was just very easy I never had to think about any of it. Sometimes I was on the balcony, sometimes I was at the table, sometimes I was in the kitchen, but I never felt disconnected. I never felt in the way or that I shouldn't, that I was saying something wrong what does it say? I'm selective. If I ask a person how they're doing, I'll literally stand around allowing them time to answer. I seldom do the fluff, how's the weather? That's right, SD. It's not just this perfunctory thing. You're genuinely interested in people. I felt really good that I got to ask Petty a little bit about being a mom, and there were questions I want to ask people, but I didn't want to be too pressing or obnoxious. I just wanted to be in the moment, and it was very easy to be in the moment and be very present with people and not worry about where you're standing, where you leave a drink, what you're doing. Like if you're hungry, go over and eat something on the counter. They're just it was just very easy to be there. I can't explain it. And it was like that with every single person. It just seemed like, well, it's going to sound cheesy, but it sort of seemed like a celebration of people. Like everybody was just sort of celebrating each other. It was very helpful that we had already established rapport online, I'm sure. But I think a lot of it was uh, because of that. Jamie says, I wish I would have spoken with Paige more. I was scared. Everybody was nervous to talk to her. She was like, it was like I knew her 10 years. Anybody could talk to her. She was so sweet. Um, and of course her dance card's full, but she was very good at giving everybody time and her focus, and there were just really great people there. Michelle Wang and Jen Loves Reviews, those two women also have this real grace and balanced kind of disposition about them, and I would love to be like that, but you can't. You got to be who you are. I'm a little more like the Kathy Griffin type, and so I just sort of accept that if you go into a party with a good energy, sort of, what can I do for you? How can I make you look good or feel good? Like, I'm not trying to feed your own ego. You'll have a great time because you'll just naturally gel with people because your motives are pure and the rest will follow. It was really fun. Oh, Margot is hilarious. Margot and Jake Yonsei together are very funny. Well, he gets along with everybody, but they were just a party, those two, and with Petty, very funny. Uh, yeah, Jen Loves Reviews. I did get to have a little conversation with her that stayed with me, and I think has encouraged me to change a little bit of the course of my own life. How often can you say that? You had a life-changing conversation with somebody at a party. But she was very encouraging. Linda Tannick McCleary. um, yeah, we just, I mean, I'll get more into depth with it. And of course, I'll have pictures and stuff. But believe me, I'm not overhyping it. It really was that much fun. I have one regret, and that was that I couldn't go to the club with everybody to meet those nice young men. I just feel like I would get something out of meeting those nice young men. And did I meet her? I did, but not really. She was busy and at a distance. And then I saw her day 2, and I just said hi to her, and she said hi, but she was busy, so she went. So there was no real connecting with her, but as you can imagine, she was working in a way. So that's part of why that was like that. But she was gracious enough to open her home to everybody. Um, Angela Mills says, I have such a crush on Margot. Everybody has a crush on Margot. She's a lovely person. We gave them a spiritual conversation, Carrie. Who am I meeting? Oh, the nice young man. Oh, yes, I will. I will meet them because Christmas is the season of giving, and I am going to bring so many singles. Um, we're going to deck them halls in December. I'm gonna have myself a merry little Christmas and have 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of dollars to stuff in the stockings. I want Santa to bring me to Teresa's event in December. I'm crashing Nick's party. I'll be in T by Alley's suitcase. They'll be touching your ass for free. Oh, that is so funny. I know I missed a very funny time. Um, it was. It's going to be a good time. There were some interesting housewarming gifts too, and yeah, that'll be fun. Everybody there was just hilarious. And you know what? We were very loud in Jen's room. I was afraid that she was going to get in trouble from all of us. We trashed her place. We were just noisy, and she was a sweetheart about it. She was fun. And before when I left, Jen was still stuffing like treats and makeup in my bag. I had so many. Some were very blessed at the club. Oh, Lou. So chat with Lou. There's a lot to chat about. She said that some were very blessed. More and more, I'm thinking it was a religious experience for people to meet those nice young men. I like this table centerpiece while we were eating the first night. LOL. Yes. It was so funny when me and Jamie and Bucky were walking back to our hotel that night. I was talking to Jamie and I said, I was afraid of being too clingy with you. And she was like, I felt the same way. Said it was like my binky and stuff, but everybody made us feel so comfortable. We didn't have to worry about it. I'm so glad I got pictures with Dee. Dee is amazing and fun and funny. And Dee really kept the pace of the live stream going very well because I was out of it. I was so tired. But had a great time. And that made me mad that I was up at like 4 a.m. because my first time in a new place, I don't sleep well. And that sucked. That kind of like maybe want to extend my time so I can get that first day before and I take into any fun. I can get some proper rest. And this time you're taking pictures. Good. One guy, the gods touched his thing. That is so funny. Jamie, it was real. I'm certain. I didn't see it, but I guarantee you it was real. I was laughing so hard when Petty Page said she was concussed. I haven't listened to the live again, but I'm probably laughing so loud. But I was dying. She had me crying when she was talking about that. Jen handles criticism in a classy way. Mm-hmm. Sure. She's very amazing. Amy Harrell, who is this? Who is who? Who are you? I'm a house row. Candy, I took some good pictures, but I didn't go to that event, so I missed them. I need to get better pictures next time with people. I did forget a few times, and I missed a couple. I was like, I did what? There's no. I'm going through my pictures. Like, what? I didn't get a picture with Petty Page. I thought I did. I did get one with Margot, but I missed a few people. You get a little caught up. It's hard to remember to do that. It's just you're in the moment. You want to be present in the moment, and then so sometimes you're having a really good conversation, and you don't want to go, "Hey, stop everything. Let's take a selfie." There were some pumping devices. Oh my! Hi, Malgi. He's not usually in my videos. I want Nick to get a Christmas background. It is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. Hi, Mr. Malgies. I think he's going to climb up on the back of the chair. Hello. Hey, old timer. Hi. This is Mr. Miyagi. Had him since he was 10 weeks old, and now he's about 15. And he's doing great as long as he gets his medicine twice a day for his thyroid. He's a skinny guy, but he's doing really well. Hi, just make yourself at home. I'm live. Sometimes he gets clingy. Okay. You know what? All your needs were taken care of. You got your medicine. You got your litter scooped. You got treats. He just sometimes wants to be a parrot and sit on my shoulder. He's really sweetie. If you miss a week on YouTube, it's like you missed a year. Drama waits for no one. That is correct. Oh, your Siamese is laying with you? Padrama parties are so casual. You can have pizza, cats. Yeah, Gwendolyn, the hyperthyroidism is real common when they get older like this. It's got a little bit of a murmur. But he's gonna be probably next to Willa, who just came out of the backyard out of nowhere last year. He's probably gonna be my last pet from the original era. He's a family member. This guy is a family member. My husband and he are very close. They watch the Browns together. Um, that's so cool. Your cat had it too. Oh, Senluhu, that's cute. I owe her $10 for that live stream. No, you don't. It's still monetized. I looked at it today. I can't even believe it. I don't even know why. I have not had, knock wood, I haven't had a visit from Count de Monet in a while. I don't seem to be in the algorithm very much. I need to work harder or smarter or both. But it's sort of like people come to my videos a few days later and like, I never got a notification. Like, well, that's okay. Santa will be at the party. Will he now? Nick should dress up as Santa. No, he's going to have someone dressed up as Santa. I think that's what it is. Am I going to chime in on the new Gabbie Hanna message? When did you get here, Movie Trollop? You'll have to play this back because that was asked and answered. I sure did. Maybe I'll do it officially tomorrow and talk about it officially in a video, put my thoughts together script-wise. But I'm on the dregs list. I am! Gorgon Gaze. I am on the dregs list. Well, I'm in a dark place. So, yes, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry if I offended anyone. Sorry if you got offended. Manage your expectations. You want to hang out with us, guys, and meet Santa? Aw. The live stream from Houston, that was a party. There were people singing on that. Nady was singing on that. Hi, Backstar. Hope you're feeling okay. Sinlu says, I'm offended that you're offended. You didn't have to get all offended like that. It was an amazing live stream. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I had a massive headache and I still had a blast. It was great. I love the proximity of everything. I really enjoyed Houston. I can't wait to go back. I want to spend more time just kind of visiting the Galleria, and it was great. And to be there, like, it just feels like a part of history, like to be up in the air when the Conspiracy palette launched and then getting to breathe the same air as that palette because some of the people there had PR. It was crazy. It was really cool. You know, I regret that I had no voice then because I really think, and this has been upsetting me for weeks now that I can't really sing. My voice is not what it was, and I'm hoping it comes back. I don't know if I need to practice or what, but with my head, oh, it's really cuddly. You were at the mall every damn day. No, I wasn't. I went once. The hell are you talking about? We that baked? I went once and I wanted to get the hell out of there, if I'm being honest, because I was really needing a siesta before the party. And I really want to just walk around, by myself at my own pace. Yes, he was. He has a completely different memory of it. Probably thinks people were there that weren't there. You're going to think you're meeting me for the first time the next time I see you. Linda says you need to come to Florida next summer. Who are you talking to, me? Do you go to Florida every year? Because I know you were there last year. Come to Oregon. Bring bagels. I have a brother in Oregon. I love Oregon. Love it. We filmed a Hallmark Hall of Fame movie in the Portland area, and it was so much fun. Well, you and I are going to go ice skating. Are we really? I swear Nick gets these ideas, and I'm on board for trying anything. I loved ice skating as a kid. I would not come in the house. I was outside on my skates. Loved it. I loved it. I don't know Now it might be like, you know, an orange on two toothpicks. I might wobble and fall down. I don't know that I have the same center of gravity. I take stairs, and I'm like, oh, pray to the baby Jesus. No, I would love that. I mean, if I fall, I'm dead, but it'll be fun. I know there's a rink, and I made people laugh because we were at the Japanese ramen place. I'm like, why is this the rink level? I'm about 10 feet from an ice rink. I'm like, the rink level, huh? That's how crowded it is. You could there's so many people going by that I had to look between people and see that people were gliding. And I'm like, oh, the rink level. I've just put two and two together. I'm a regular Columbo. I've never seen a mall that had a friggin' ice skating rink at the food court. And it wasn't a food court, it was a food village. There were like these little faux fronts on these restaurants. It was really fun. Dee says, I'll be filming. Oh, great. Well, if my fat ass falls down, at least there's cushion. I really miss it over the years. I don't know if my ankles could handle it. Need to see the skating. That would be fun. Yes. Toe pick. Linda, you have one at the... Oh, and Linda Tannick McCleary is the skater in the house. She's like a professional and a professional coach now, right, Linda? Over there in Scotland. I have so many viewers in Scotland, and my son loves Scotland. I want to go there. Would you meet up with us? Forget Florida. It's too friggin' hot there. I already lived in Florida. Can Nick skate? That was Sinlu who wants to know if you can skate, Nick. I imagine you can skate if you're suggesting skating. Unless it's all to make fun of me. Let's get the fat girl on skates. I have this weird feeling that it'll be like riding a bicycle for me. Like riding a bicycle after you got real fat, but still riding a bicycle. Yes, I'll take footage too. See my camera as I'm skiing, just all of a sudden the image goes down and tumbles. Whoop. We're gonna need A and B camera work, like as much footage as possible. But yeah, everybody wants to know. D, I don't know if he's still around, but does Nick skate for reals? Does he skate? And he wants to. We're gonna all see him doing these pirouettes and stuff. Maugie. Yeah, he can. Can you skate, D? Did you skate in Boston? Malgers. We all need the gray hoodie and to take a picture. That's a great idea. We'll all be in a dark place with our gray hoodies. A group apology. You can't skate, but are you going to skate? Or are you going to be one of those people who's like, I'll just be on the ice in my sneakers. Nobody's going to talk you into it. No ice skating in the hood. In the hoodie, yeah. We need our peripheral vision. You're still waiting for your hoodie to get there, Jamie? Oh, you'll be filming. He said, I just want to remember that I said I'm a great skater. Keep that thought for December. Why? You don't think you're very good? I miss skating so much. Oh, I can roller skate too. I really loved roller skating fast. I miss skiing. I used to snow ski. Really, I loved snow skiing. I used to take the Black Diamond trails. I got to get pretty good at it. A couple of times I was a pretzel, just a pink ball going down the hill. And I think that's how I got like a little bump in my nose with skiing. She's like, I'm Canadian. I can skate. She was born skating. They teach them how to skate before they can walk up there. That will be great. I think you seem athletic in general, Jamie, but I'll bet you love skating. I miss it. I really would like to see what it's like, but I'm not sure my legs and my feet and my ankles could handle it. We'll see. We'll see what we see. Nothing wrong with giving it a few tries around the rink. I was when I was little, I could skate because I never thought that it could be difficult. I just saw my brothers and sisters doing it. That's the good thing about being the youngest of 10. You just see other people doing it and you just do it. And I can't ice skate or rollerblade to save my life. I think if it was to save your life, you could. Like if there were some people coming after you, you'd put them on and go. You'd try. Maybe not. Northern Ireland. And rivers. Hey, oh yeah, that would be fun. Chat with Lou. Has anybody here ever gone like rafting or kayaking? I really would love to go kayaking. This thing is so comfortable. No wonder why my cat wants to stay on my lap. It's this hoodie is comfortable and warm. That's a good question. How long has it been since you, and I just thought of it. How long has it been since you were skating, Nick? When's the last time you skated? Because as a model, I was thinking maybe sometimes you're not allowed to do stuff like that. Like, weren't you under contract? My son, when he was acting, he wasn't allowed to play soccer. For some reason, that was the big deal. You can't cut your hair and you can't play soccer. So I'm kind of curious how a model was able to do that. Probably you'd have to worry, I mean, like, you can't break your nose. You practice every weekend at 5 a.m. preparing for this party, you friggin' liar. He's like going out for the Olympics. Me too. I've been, that's why I got the hoodie on. I was doing like a Rocky thing earlier, and I was punching some burgers. I was punching like big sides of beef. Well, it was a hot dog, but I was like flinging it. I was flinging the hot dog. This really feels strong now. I feel like more, strengthening my core for ice skating. His double axle. He's gonna hire a double. Guy's gonna have like a Nick wig on. It'll look like Nick. Gonna have the hoodie. Go out there and do like the sit spin. No, my expectation is to just skate straight, go around, not doing any bells and whistles. I'd like to not fall on my arse too much. Maybe once or twice getting started. Nick is out in the Tony Hardaway practicing and hitting other people. D, are you full of it? Can he skate or can he not skate? I think my prediction is that he can skate. He can skate. Yeah, he's probably very good. He was probably raised on skates on the Florida skating team. like was he a professional at one point? Were you going to be a skater and then you went into modeling? I'm not what I want on ice at 5 a.m. I think about it and I'm like, I'm not like these young people, I could do a Natasha Richardson, just one clunk to the head. I'm done. I'm not trying to be grim, but it's something to consider. I'm like, maybe I should wear a helmet. I can't fall down. If I get on those skates, I cannot fall down. If I break something, it's staying broken. Mama needs a new roof. So I can't just be breaking bones and thinking I can go to the hospital. It has to be a hospital-free week. What does he say? The only thing he's professional at? Oh, you're trying to get me demonetized, and that's DEE monetized. I used to work in retail, but I don't anymore. Nick will look good in a fancy sequin skater costume, though. Like he's gonna. I'm gonna wear a tutu. I'm gonna wear my skater outfit with a long skirt. It's just skate again. Oh my gosh. The drama ice-capades. You have, D, and nothing happened. But I don't think I have your luck, because D can say anything, and she's off the radar. A Christmas tutu. That would be quite the show. I would definitely have my own area of the rink to myself. No one would crowd me if I dressed like that. Leg warmers. Leg warmers and a tutu. Oh my gosh. SD says, I learned how to ride a bike when being chased by a pack of Rottweiler Doberman mix. She went from walking alongside the bike to flying past my cousins, beating them so you could ride to save your life. I used to deliver penny savers when I was 5 years old. I had to jump on many a car to avoid dogs. What a way to live. And I still love them. I remember 2 huge dogs were running at me. I was gonna wet myself. I was so scared. At this point, I was about 8, and these huge dogs just see me from down the street, and they're running, barking, running, barking. They get up to I hide behind a tree like that's gonna do anything. They get up to me and just jump on me and lick my face. Thank God it turned out that way. I'll be Nancy Kerrigan and Nick will be Tanya Harding. You know what? He's jealous. He was very interested if I could skate. I think like he feels like I can skate, and he's afraid I'm going to be good at it and upskate him. So he's competitive. He's competitive that way. Raphael is here. Raphael, I was talking about your amazing artwork that you did for Dee, and I couldn't remember how to say your whole name. I'm sorry. So I'm so glad you showed up. Everybody, check him out. If you need art, hit up Raphael. He'll give you his rates. I don't know what they are, but he's the best. I mean, fantastic work. Jesus, she has $10 on me. Oh, that's so nice. All of a sudden, I'm gonna have to film my son training me for the skate. I'm like running in my hoodie, flicking the hot dog, little Vienna sausage. Why? Oh my gosh! Hey, Allie. Yeah. Nicole, Dee will have to. Dee, you know, I always come up with weird ideas, and she'll have to film them. Yeah, push him. My son is coming, so that he'll be funny on me. If I can get him on skates, that would be great. Zach Mills. Zach Mills does your makeup. I made that up. Oh my God, Zach is often my co-creator. Not all the time, but sometimes. He helps put together a lot of stuff. He's the voiceover for Vitamine. Remember that little video I did called Vitamines? He did the voiceover. Thank you, Jess Insanity. I do too. Dee is great because I was impressed with how quickly you got. I'm so used to working with Zach, and we have like a telepathy, but so does Dee. She gets most of what you say very quickly. She processes it quickly. And when I told her what I wanted from the camera work, it was like, boom, I just want this. And you guys will see it because it's coming out in the next day or two. And it might be in 2 parts, but I think it'll be 1. And she was really great. Like, I couldn't believe how fast she just has comedy chops. And I appreciate that. Gets that. No, my husband is going to do my makeup, Linda. I'm going to do, because you know, he's got the bug now that everybody likes him in the cameos. So I'm going to do Pat does my makeup. I don't know if everybody wants to see that, but I think we'll do my husband does my makeup. He knows nothing about makeup. So I'm not going to watch him. We're just going to film it with the good camera. I'm going to put all the makeup out for him to choose what he wants, and he's going to do my makeup. Couldn't be much worse than I did mine tonight. Yeah, that'll be fun. I could do Nick's makeup over ice. Get ready with me on ice. Yeah, I went to Houston and I was put on ice. There's a good title for you. Other people have to be good at that too. Dee is quick. She's very quick. And she's a great camera person. And even when she laughed, she would know to wait till she was done filming to laugh, so she didn't have like shaky camera work, which is great because you can really, crack each other up. And she didn't like treat me like I was weird, even though my brain works kind of strange with comedy and stuff. She got it. She got me, and I really appreciated that. Because like anybody else, sometimes they look at you twice. I wanted to have, and this was at the time not as big a deal, but I forgot to ask. I wanted like either Rich or Nick does you see if you guys remember this? I wanted to pretend I was trying to get their attention while they're on a laptop, and like no matter what I do, they're not paying attention to me. I feel like, hey, big fan. They just sit there like not looking up. I really think he saw me. I think he saw me. I like to film skits like that. What did Nick say? If I titled the video, "Get Ready With Me on Ice," people would take it the wrong way. Yeah. I forgot that little nickname. Dee says we need to film that. You think that's funny? I wanted to do that so bad. I want to be like, I know he saw me. Does everybody remember when that happened with James Charles? When the person was like, I feel like he saw me. I was right in front of him. And his people were like, no, he didn't see you at all. He was like, which he might not have. He was in his own world. There's so much going on at the airport. You could tune somebody out. But I gave points to JC on that one. But I still think it would be funny if you're like right there in someone's face. Hey, hi. I'm sorry to interrupt. Hello? Hello? I know you see me. Take one of my little bells. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Symbols. Nope, didn't look up. I feel like he saw me. Shane Dawson shade. No, that was James Charles shade. Oh, did Shane do it too? James Charles was. Oh yeah. Carry on one side of the counter and then on the other side. I didn't say, oh, I was very busy because I had the biggest news ever. Oh my God. I'm about to turn the entire makeup industry on its ear, upside down. Aw. Dustin and Bucky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely, sometimes I'm cleaning and I'll get some of my best ideas for filming weird skits and I just have to make them happen. I can't explain it. And one of them does involve Houston, which you guys will see soon. And I'm very appreciative of Dee for being my filmer. The special guest at Nick's party is James Charles? No, he's not. Is there a special guest? I think it's Santa. I think it's Santa. We're all special. We're all special guests. You finally got a notice. Nobody ever gets my notices anymore. I go so unnoticed. Dee said so. It's hi, Raven Thunder. That is so funny. He said there was. It's your mystery date. Gosh, I'm dating myself right now. That's interesting. It should be interesting. It only took me 3 years. The list is extensive. Oh, I just want to know if there's more free crap. Because I really enjoyed the free stuff. Not that I didn't love your company, but a bag of free stuff. It was really nice. It was so nice. I have so many face masks now and got more Gerard Cosmetics. And I need a skating Santa. Oh, they need a skating. There might be one there then. Who knows? Maybe I'll wear my ugly Christmas sweater to go skating. That is funny as heck. Imagine it's going to be chilly. Wear my hood, my dark place, Santa hat or my dark place hoodie. Well, it's winding down. Is Padrama is going to be the Santa? He's got kind of the beard, doesn't he? That would be cool to see him. And let's see. I don't know, he might throw something at me. Haven't always been kind, but that's just business. It's not personal, it's business. I have no problem with Padrama. I actually think he got way too much hate, but he won't be there. Let's see. You guys think it's Jeffrey or Shane? No. You think it will be the wedding of Shane and Rylan at Nick's? A wedding on ice. Dee says no sponsors. Nobody cares. We don't care about that. I'm bringing my, this is what I didn't tell you yet, Dee. We're driving. We're leaving way early, like the week before, and my son and I are going to have a cross-country adventure. We love to drive together. And it's one of the reasons when they offered to fly us home first class from Super 8, we took first class train tickets instead. And we went It was just a thing to do, you know? Nady is a yes. Yay! Of course. And we're gonna drive. So I'll be bringing so much more stuff with me. I'll have my ring light, I'll have more stuff. I won't have to worry about space. And I hope I can meet some people, some viewers along the way. So if you guys live anywhere on the route from Ohio to Texas and you would like to buy me a cup of coffee in your town, I sure do like coffee and I would let you do that. Seriously, Zach and I will, we are going to vlog, definitely going to vlog our adventures. It's always an adventure with Zach. And we're going to stop and see people. And I have a sister in St. Louis, so I'm sure we'll have time to flip her the bird on the way. One of the bitchketeers that is my sister. And yeah, you know the guest. Get the heck out of here, Mango. Yes, D, it is going to be very cool. Fly up to Ohio and drive with us. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really nice, like driving into warmer weather too. This is really cold here, although my house is nice and warm, thankfully. For an old house, Grey Gardens gets a little chilly. It's going to be up in the 40s again this week in Toledo, which to us is tropical right now. It's been very cold. It's going to go up to 50 by Wednesday. No rain, I think, till Friday. I'm getting old. Talk about the weather. But yeah, we're going to drive down, have an adventure, take our time. And it's like 20 hours trip on the car. So it's a way of extending the vacation. So we want to get there early and rest up and have fun. But we'll be pretty rested anyway because I have it planned where we'll just save like a lot of the rest for there. Oh, good. Get to Texas early. We have some videos to record. Yes, that would be nice. And so, yeah, we'll get there early and I'll be more rested. It'll be really fun. And yeah, Zach, of course, has a different room. Hopefully he won't ask to be put as far away from me as possible. Probably by then. It's Jacqueline. And she's going to give us all lipstick and highlighters. I'll take the highlighters. I'll be honest. I don't trust her to do quality control, but I trust the Italians. They do good makeup. And I have a feeling this one might be. I saw what they were showing her. It looked like a better deal. Don't you guys think? Longer than Florida to Texas. Yes, D, it is longer. It's longer than when I go to New York. Carrie was so nice. I kept trying to go live. And even after she put a face of one, Mega One said we don't have to if you don't want to. Of course. Well, I have to put makeup on whenever I can. I don't want to look like the Crypt Keeper. Even going to a party, I want to put a full face of makeup on. Actually, I remember that I didn't have enough makeup with me. Like an idiot. I didn't have enough. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, I don't have foundation. Does anybody have like some more foundation or something? Because I had packed it. And this is what I did. I packed it and took it to the airport. This whole story. So I get to Nick's and I kind of thought maybe I'll go live. And then I was really tired. I couldn't believe I made it back there. And I had not had enough makeup. This is what I'm looking for right now. I bought this as an emergency. I don't know if anybody's ever used this. I didn't even use it at Nick's. But I said, does anybody have foundation I could touch up with? I didn't have shadow on. I didn't have lashes on. And, it wasn't made in Italy. I think that stuff is made in Italy, but that would be funny as heck. We're talking about Jacqueline. But anyway, he hands me this thing to put a little foundation on. And without thinking about it, I'm kind of like dabbing it on my face. I kind of dab it over here. Like, what am I doing with his foundation, dabbing it right on my face? That's gross. That's like going up to the Estee Lauder counter and just trying the lipsticks. So I start rubbing this stuff in and I'm like, damn, that's creamy. That's like the best foundation ever. What did he just hand me? And I look, it says La Mer. And suddenly I couldn't hold it right. I was like, put it down, Carrie. Put it down. It's the holy grail of foundation he just handed me. Those guys are bougie. Bougie. But I didn't want to pressure into like going live because that really wasn't what it was about for me. I just wanted to have fun. Am I coming through Memphis? I don't know, Angela. I think that is kind of on the way. It's the other end of town. I have been in Memphis before. I lived in Tennessee for a while, but I feel like that could be on the route. Is that where you live? Or you're just asking because you want me to go see Elvis's house for you? The highlighters, they were not wearing gloves. Yes, I saw that in T by Alley's video that the person's hand was just hovering over the gloves. But I felt like they were showing, unless I missed some other part, were they putting them in without gloves? Because I felt like their hand was just over a finished product. That could have been stuff that was just a sample. And so they intended to handle that. I would be more inclined to think in the factory, in the warehouse or wherever they're actually assembling this, that matters if they're wearing gloves. But if they're just in the office and they're showing stuff to her, nah. That's all stuff that they use for maybe examples and samples. And if anyone buys from Jacqueline, I swear to God, Raven Thunder is not having it. He uses Chanel foundation? Really? Wow. And his makeup is good. You can't even tell he was wearing any. He didn't look like he was wearing any. Oh man. I bought a lot of skin products from him. I forgot I brought this thing along to give to you, and I didn't give it to him. I'll bring it next time. Oh, I ruined it. It's in here, I think. It was the little thing of the draw it out, that stuff. I was like, don't forget your roots. Because he used to use that draw it out charcoal mask. Those are still really good. And I just thought it was funny because one of the first things the first videos I saw of Nick's, he was just kind of like talking in a room. Like there were two videos. One he was talking to the camera, and another one he was laying in bed, I think. And then I started really watching when he was doing, like, he would just order pizza or soda and just talk. And then he would do skin stuff, like with the skin treatments. And it was just really good to listen to. And sometimes he would do like twice a day. And it was great. And so I wanted to bring that draw it out skin stuff because I bought a lot of that stuff because of him. I think neither B family. I think 57. I'm not in that part of Ohio. I'm over. You're thinking Eastern Ohio. I'm in Toledo. I'm on the west side. So from here, it would be like 475 to 75, maybe. Now that I think about it, you could be right. Sorry. What do I know? And that goes straight down. I think it goes to 57, but I have to look up the whole thing. But if anybody thinks they might live on that part of it and would like to meet up, let me know. She could have gone to Italy 2000, the furniture store in LA, to make the deal. I'll tell you, there weren't a lot of Italy pictures. The one I had could have been photoshopped. Did you guys like my Italy montage? My son thought it was really clever, and he was mad nobody complimented it. He doesn't do shit to his skin. Now he doesn't do shit. He does too. He had that, remember that oh my God thing on that we have to get? I need a better like makeup head holder. And he had that thing on, and he was doing like a few weeks ago, some skin stuff. But if you haven't learned your lesson, let Jacqueline Hill die. Please, Lord, we don't know. Oh, I'm not buying anything from her. What you talking about, Raven Thunder? What you talking about, Raven? Why does wipe off Oreo crumbs? Oh, Dee is exposing. She's exposing him. Danielle says she went to Italy and Epcot. Candy Edwards says, is Elephant Boy from Ohio? No, Long Island. You're talking about Elephant Boy from the Howard Stern show? I worked with him in the Syosset movie theater. No joke. And Howard Stern came in. It was kind of random. You're just outside Memphis. I will let you know. That would be great to visit with you. And greetings from Scotland. Oh, I got to go to Scotland. Memphis. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I will definitely put all of that stuff together. Hey, Dee, are you going to do another recipe? You're going to cook something else? Everybody, if you don't follow Dee, follow X Davita. You can right-click on anybody's name in chat and go to their channel. Go bye, Raven. See you. Iowa is a great place. Come get your picture at the American Gothic House, and I'll bring coffee and bakery. Nice. I have been to Iowa. I've driven through Iowa, and I liked it very much. But I didn't stop at the American Gothic House. Yes, Linda, we want to. We want to. Even if we only see you, it would be totally worth it. And what's that soda that my son's always talking about? Something with an I. Sent Dee a recipe. Oh, you did? Oh, thanks, Raven. And here you are going back to work. Thank you so much. The Instapot Cinnabons. Oh, I made applesauce today. Has anybody ever made applesauce? And I made apple butter. And that is good stuff. I made applesauce and apple butter, but not the way you'll see apple butter that's just kind of like a sauce. I actually made a butter with apple butter and that you could spread. And it was very good. Yeah, I made homemade applesauce. It was really good. It was really good. I had so many apples. And it makes the whole house smell good. And it's really nice. I love canning too. There's something so satisfying about canning, isn't there? Yeah, and now since I'm driving down, I can some stuff and bring some stuff down. I didn't record it, no. I don't know why. I think I feel like I need a brand new stove to record stuff in, but I don't know why. Because my stove is kinda old, like Grey Gardens is. Yeah, I used my Vitamix, to chop stuff of Heather. I did use the Vitamix. Oh my gosh, but it was so great, and my son was, like, eating so much of it before I could get any done. When the tops pop, I love that. You hear that, and you know that it was sealed in freshness. Warm, chunky applesauce. It was really good, and see, Miss Brooks, nobody's getting a notification from me anymore. It's just sad. At least Count de Monet hasn't visited, but yeah, that is great. Oh, and you're having dinner. Jamie came back. Yay, that's how long I've been live. This is probably my longest live ever. An hour and a half. I just got to chatting and didn't notice. Um, you're pretty late, Miss Brooks. You're an hour and a half late. You're gonna need a doctor's note next time. I'm gonna let it go. But please next time bring a doctor's note. And I'm traveling across the US, and if anybody wants to meet me in your town, I'm gonna let people buy me coffee in their town. I like to give. And I do want to meet people. I have to meet Elizabeth Fahey in Detroit. I have people in Detroit I haven't even met yet. Albacore tuna, and it's delicious for tuna sandwiches. I love tuna sandwiches. Let's see. Long Island feels again. I know, Angela. Candy Eater says, I listened to him since 1986, and a lot of things been uncovered about he that are disturbing. Yeah, I have some feelings there too. Um, how are the little men, Jamie? Aw. Don't you think Jamie's like the best mom? I know she must be. She's gonna go, no. You're Detroit-ish? Jenny, are you like Ann Arbor-ish? Or are you north? Like Troy? I was in Troy, Michigan. That's where I got my conspiracy palette in Troy. And it was just wing and a prayer, just lucky timing. Um, two crazy labs. Oh, the mayor of the world. The first lady of drama, some call me. I don't say that about myself, but other people have. It's because I'm so nice. I'm so nice to people. That's gonna be the shirt. The shirt for her merch. I'm so kind to people. Best compliment ever. I know, Jamie. Don't cry. Gonna make me cry. But you are. You just know she is. I love that her kids love Nady. We can get an RV and do a cross country road trip. Oh my gosh, Dee, that would be a pisser and a half. The Duchess of Drama. I have to work on my drama wave. Oh no, Count de Monet. Just throw tea bags. Throw tea bags. Ramen is my therapist. Oh, had them during hard times, and laughter saved my soul. Laughter is so important. I've been writing these little stories about Patrick and I over the years, and I want to put them together and call it Marry for Funny. Because I've always told him I heard people wrong. I'm like, Pat, I heard people wrong. I married for funny. The heck was I thinking? But I really think there's something to that. You have to know what's important to you. I was almost married before I met my husband. I broke up with this person long before I met my husband. But I was, oh, I did write a book. I have written a book, and I'm thinking I might read it because everybody is always telling me I should read books. And, I don't say that, but other people do. And I'm thinking of reading it to people because it's a romance novel. Funny is you have to know how important it is to you, Connie. You have to know how important it is to laugh. Laughter gets me through everything. Right now, my heart is breaking. I'm trying not to cross this bridge till I come to it Monday because I know my dog will be put down Monday. And I'm trying to, I know that laughter will get me through. My husband and I, over the years, we've had times where we were crying and we laughed. He was there when I was really, really sick, and he was terrified. And the doctor, I asked the doctor if I was going to die. And the doctor said, we're not going to use that word. And I said, am I going to expire? As well as I could say it. Nothing mattered to me more than making a bad joke in that moment. And my husband was crying, laughing. Like he laughed even though he was crying. And we just make each other laugh at, the tightest times when we had 3 young boys, because I have 2 stepchildren. They're grown. But when we had 3 young boys and things were tight and we would just be putting the pennies together to pay the bills, it was stressful. And my husband looked at me one time and he's like, and I'm like, okay, so we pay this, and then we'll just have like a little bit left for these groceries. And he said, do we have enough for my big screen TV? And it was like, that became the running joke for the longest time. Like, do we have enough for the big screen TV? That was when big screen TVs were all the rage. Now everybody has one. But it's really something to laugh. Yeah, so many people, we survive in our different ways. And for me, the person I was with before my husband was a great guy. He was a really nice person. But we didn't laugh, not organically, not the way my husband and I laughed. The first night I met my husband, the second night, the first time I met him, we just had greetings and went our different ways. But then we stayed up and laughed till 7 in the morning. I mean, it was just, we were at a diner with these other people that we knew, and it was like he and I were the only people in the diner. We just have been together ever since, and it was just laughing so hard. Hey, Miss Brooks, I'll have to catch up and watch the stream later. Oh, you're gonna eat dinner? Thank you for the roof fund. Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I did have to use a little of the roof fund for the furnace, so I'm really very helpful, and I'm going, of course, touring, so that will help too. I'm pinching my pennies, and I just so appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Brooks. And yes, thank you for coming back and listen to my long diatribe. Pat really is awesome. He's very awesome. There were, when we worked together, when we were younger, I worked in the office part of this building, and he worked out on the extruder machines. We worked for a plastics company. And there were a couple of women who had big crushes on him because he was such a family man. And one of them hated me because she really liked him. Like, have you ever had somebody really like the person you're with to the point where they think they have a chance? Like, she tried it. And my husband was so clueless about it. She was like, I need a ride home. And he's like, oh, my wife can take you. And she's like, never mind. I don't need a ride. Like, Pat, she wanted you to take her, if you know what I mean. It's like oblivious. It's like, no. I'm like, no, she did. And then I heard from these other women that she would talk about him, and she would, Pat and I pulled up in front of the building one time, and I kissed him goodbye because I was just dropping him off. And she was looking out the window from the break room and said, I don't need to see this. I didn't need to see that, or something like that. And she got upset. And this other girl's like, they're married. Like, she liked him so much that she thought I was the other woman. I was very uncomfortable with that. Has anybody ever had anything like that happen? Our night school French teacher fancied my hubby when we were dating, and it was hysterical, says Linda. Oh my gosh, I can bet. Thank you, Dee. You're awesome. Yeah, my husband is, oh my God. Was your husband aware? My husband was clueless. Bye, Sophie. Yeah, that was really scary. You've been there too, Connie? It's creepy. I'm like, I'm married to him. I had his baby. The viewer's voice says I'm always the other woman. I will scratch your dang eyes out. I will scratch your eyes out. I'll bet. Yeah, I mean, he just didn't see it. But also, I was a little worried about that person because she hated me so much. She would be like, oh, that stupid woman. Be like, hey, I'm dumb. I'm not stupid. I know stuff real good. Honestly, I would have put my SAT scores against hers. She's one of those people who's like kind of illiterate, not very worldly. Call me dumb because you wanted my man. Mm-hmm. Making a note for storytime video of the woman making moves on Bart in front of me. I felt jealousy for the first time. Oh, Jamie, where's she at? She is barking up the wrong tree. We'll scratch her eyes out. Gay says, my feisty side. Says, my boyfriend and I played video games, and a girl we played video games with one day messaged my boyfriend and told him I don't think we, as in he and her, were spending enough time together. Oh, I think your time together is done. Benito. This is jealousy hour. You tell me your story and I'll get jealous for you. I'll be your emotional interpreter. I'm getting all mad. Raphael says, yeah, me, but I was only a friendship, and the friend was a lesbian, and the woman tried to run me over. The whole situation was odd and in the worst way. That's scary. That's scary. It's like a horror movie, and didn't even know you were a threat to her relationship in her head. I'm glad you're okay and nobody ran you over. That is terrible. Um, I mean, I think we've all had moments like when we're younger and we see somebody that we think is attractive with somebody else. It would never even occur to us that we would take that person. We might think, oh, good for them. They're lucky. Lucky her. But there's not that, wish that you had Jesse's girl kind of jealousy. He told me right away, and yet they aren't friends anymore. Wow. My ex-boyfriend started talking to the girl he dated in high school while I was taking care of him after his back surgery. He cheated on me, and she cheated on her husband. It was crazy. Jennifer, that is crazy. That's some Lifetime movie of the week stuff right there. And did he try to gaslight you and tell you it wasn't happening, or did he admit it? When my husband and I first moved together, we both had people who called us not knowing we were in a relationship. And so we had to have this conversation. Can we be friends with this person? No, we both felt at the beginning of our relationship that would not be a good thing. And so I said goodbye to this guy. He said goodbye to that girl. At that time, we were not in that place. Our relationship was so new that we didn't, we were young. We didn't feel secure enough. And it's not that you don't trust your significant other. You don't want somebody else hanging on them. My neighbor has a thing for my husband. She actually had the audacity to come running over and ask him if he would go to her house and kill a spider for her, says Alice. Oh, Alice. We know what she was doing. She had her spider web. Kill a spider. Is that the euphemism now? And Raphael says, oh, girl, I have gone through a whole lot of crap. That was nothing. And all because I'm a clueless baboon. Dee says, I got to the point of life, if someone wants to cheat, so be it. I'll be better off on my own. I absolutely feel the same way. I would never be possessive in a sense, because if that's where you belong, chase your bliss. Life is short, and you're doing me a favor if I'm going to be cast aside. But it's these other people coming after your significant other, getting mad at you. That's creepy. As Candy says, I hate cheaters. Got divorced twice because they cheated, but I can't love you anymore if you betray our vows or trust. That's true. I would feel the same way. Sayonara. Go ahead. I hope you like her. She's your girlfriend now. Get to take your laundry. Chat with Lou says, I got to the point where I'm single and having fun. Oh, Lou is single and ready to mingle. Linda says, hit the like button. Thank you. What did Adele say? I missed it because Dee says agreed. It's going a little fast now. Everybody has a lot of relationships. It's over at that point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's over. And there's 8 billion people on the planet. You find someone else. ST says, my ex-boyfriend had an affair with a very married woman that I guess felt the need to confront me. I don't answer strange knocks in the middle of the night. She decided to sleep outside of my door. Holy crud. Are you kidding? Oh, that's like, okay, bunny on the stove, sleeping outside your door. It's a little bit much. That's too close to bunny on the stove. Jennifer says he called the cops over a dog. You can tell who the cops sided with. I have Harley the dog. Too old to be jealous. I like that too. The line was crossed at Frankie's funeral, says D. Nick says, I'm single and love a good mingle. We know. Mm-hmm. Linda says, damn, you kiss a few frogs before you find your Prince Charming. Oh, I kissed a couple of frogs. D says you like to be passed around like a cocktail. Cocktail. Just saying. I'm single after 2 divorces and my life is tranquil. You'll live longer. I called some people over to have a conversation with her. Oh, SD, that is so scary that she was sleeping outside your door. Candy says, thank God I've got a decent man that I love to piece. And my awesome. That's at a certain point you get so comfortable because Pat and I are kind of a two-headed monster at this point. You talk to one, you're talking to the other, and when we're apart, we start to perish a little bit. So I feel very secure in that. But yeah, you just can't worry about what you can't control. Andy says, I love you, Dee. Good night, Danielle. Yeah, that was all very bad. Get you a younger man to screw around with and call it good. Dee's like, moving on. Don't get angry, get even. Kiss 6 to 10 frogs. I didn't kiss that many frogs, but I definitely spent time with people that I knew weren't permanent, where I knew it wasn't, There's this one girl who said we were competing when we all worked together when we were younger. We both were enamored of this same guy. And we talked recently, and she's like, remember how we competed for him? And I was like, competed for what? His apathy? Because that's what young girls do sometimes. Compete for apathy. I win. For some reason, a lot of people automatically think I have a whole family married and kids, and I'm always shook. I didn't think that, but I thought you were a youngster. So I knew you were still at that youthful stage where you haven't met the one. We need to all go to a drama wedding at some point. I was thinking like somebody in our midst will get married or have a baby. And is Paige bringing her baby? No, she's bringing her man, but not her baby, I guess, in Christmas. But yeah, a wedding would be nice. Want to raise my son. He's 16. He's dramatic enough. I hope I find someone, but I'm more concerned with my son becoming a responsible, good adult. That's awesome, Jennifer. That's exactly where my focus would be too. And that's, the love of your life. No one else is going to compare. So you don't get another chance to get that right. Dating apps are a great place to find the D. No husbands over there, but a good time for a night. So saith D. D. She knows how to live. I doubt I will ever get married again. 3 times, I'm good. Never know, but you're happy and that's what matters. I would be like my mother if I know 2 women at least. I don't know, there's probably more, but I know 2 women widowed and young, and it really freaks me out. My mother was a young widow. And I would be like her. I would be like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm married till I die. My mother never dated, never married again. No, she had 10 kids. Who the heck was going to marry her? But she didn't want to. She worked all the time, and she was just like, nope. She still slept only on her side of the bed. My father's side of the bed was empty, and his teeth were in the drawer with the Navy flag. I was cheated on 10 years ago, and I forgave him. 10 years later, he adores me and treats me like a queen. I trust him again 100%. That's awesome to hear, Tia Kiki. People deserve second chances. Sometimes they make mistakes. Hi, Willa. There's Willa trying to get into the act now, too. Willa skis. Hi, come here. You were very young when you became... Yes, you're still young. That was too young. And yeah, I knew it took time, and then I needed... No, I'd be like, I'm done. I'm married till I'm dead. It would always feel like cheating, but you never know. I don't even like to think about it. It can't happen. So I told my husband he has to live at least one day more than me. We'll be like that couple in what was it? Very Notebook. We'll just be like, it's time. We'll lie down. We're friends, but he doesn't drink, so that helps since his ex is on his 4th DUI. Way to be together. It's amazing. You found D on 8 dating apps. Did it work out, Lou? Gosh, man, I'll tell you. This is why I don't judge anybody who has diseases or has had any kind of an STD, because I think that those are the times we live in. And if in the 80s, early 90s, if I could have ordered up a date like a pizza, I probably would have been more at risk, because that would have been so convenient for my lifestyle then. Not that it was impossible. You just go out. But it wasn't as simple. You'd have to have the conversations. Let's face it. Sometimes life has a lot of blabbity blab till you can get to the good parts. And you just want to get to the good parts sometimes. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But, shouldn't have to go through 2 hours of drinks and blah, 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 blah. We're talking about cheating, Emmy. Ems. We're just talking about it. D, my needs to get taken care of. You found 2 husbands on dating apps. I have a brother who's very happily married through a dating app. Him and his wife met through Match.com, and I've never seen a more perfect match. They travel, they make a good living, they enjoy themselves, and they've been married, I guess, is it 18 years now? Roughly 18 years. No, 17 years. Um, it was different in the 90s, yeah. And they're really great. And I remember the time. Do you remember when there used to just be dating ads in the newspaper? And that was like a big deal. My mother-in-law met her husband through the newspaper, the second husband, through the newspaper. And I always thought that was like, there was a time where that was considered really bad to do that. And love you, Jamie. Good night. Gotta run. And I'm going to wrap this up, but I just wanted to say I remember there was a time where people dated through the newspaper, and it was so embarrassing. And then when online dating sites happened, that was nobody wants to be the first person at the buffet. Everybody was embarrassed to admit it. And some people are really very open, and they paved the way for other people by taking away the stigma of online dating. And now it's how it's done. It's amazing how times have changed. You don't have to be embarrassed to say you met on a dating app. It's probably the best way to meet somebody nowadays. And now they have the group dating, which I think if I was single, I would think that was a great idea, because you wouldn't have to be so scared about the one-on-one. You just like a group of people looking to date, go out together, and whoever hooks up with whomever, it just happens that way. That I think I would have liked. You did the time date thing? The time. I knew that man for years before we dated. Didn't know he had a violent bone in his body. So it's like, how do you trust your judgment after that? You just have to know that it wasn't your fault. You can be fooled by sociopaths. Back then it was frowned upon. It was Adele. It was like something that was kind of scandalous, that you should feel embarrassed about, or probably be closeted about. And then I went to my cousin's wedding. They've been married like 20 something years. And they've been married since Zach. I took Zach at 9 months old to my cousin's wedding, and they've got 2 grown kids now. But they had the blown up articles of their how they met, like looking for this. Like they had hers with her picture and his all blown up with his picture. Their ads. That's how it became, completely acceptable. It was really cute. Online dating is Russian roulette. It isn't all dating. You're glad you dated before online dating. I did not. Yeah, it was. I did. I met my husband at karaoke. He said I was a very good singer, and I lied and said he was a good singer, because I didn't really lie. I liked the way he sang, but he wasn't a talented singer. He was kind of off key, but I liked the way his shirt was rolled up on his muscles. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night too, everybody. This was so much fun. It was almost 2 hours of chat. So I got to get up off my arse and get the blood flowing. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It was a great time. And we'll do it again soon. And I'll probably post my Houston footage in the next day or two. So good night, everybody. Thank you. Night, night.